I have not been sledding, like me actually sledding down a hill in a long time, and that was a blast. I forgot how much fun that is, and we're definitely gonna have to do that more often. When we were out there today, we were clowning around, we were being goofy, we were being crazy, and didn't even care. There wasn't really a point in the day where we thought, oh man, people are gonna think we're crazy, we better stop doing this or stop being silly or goofing around. We just went out there, we had a good time, we didn't care how goofy we looked. I fell down a bunch of times. We had an absolute blast. That got my wheels turning, and I came up with today's takeaway from that. Today's takeaway is simply this: laugh at yourself and don't be afraid to be silly. Let people laugh, criticize, and doubt you, then prove them wrong so they tell everyone about how they know you. Whenever somebody has a crazy idea or they're having a bunch of fun and they're being silly and they don't care what people think about them, those are the people that usually get criticized. You have haters and all that kind of stuff, because mainly I think it's because people are jealous. They're jealous that that person is able to have so much fun, and they don't care. They just let whatever people say roll off their back, and they keep having fun and they keep doing their own thing. Myself, I have presented some crazy ideas to people over the years, whether that's at work or even to the family or whatever. And usually people laugh, they start criticizing it, or they say, well, that's probably not gonna work because of this, and did you factor in this and this and this? And it just churns a lot of doubt. It's just a lot of negativity. And what do? I keep going for it anyway. When you tell somebody your crazy idea and they come back to you with all these criticisms and critiques and all that stuff, it doesn't mean you should scrap the idea. It's just maybe you have to make a few adjustments. Like, take those criticisms, think about them. There might be some obstacles in there, which actually, again, Cody Warner, bringing the evergreen content. He has a video about obstacles. I'll link it up here. A lot of times if you listen to that stuff, don't let it stop you, but just soak it in, take from it what you can, and maybe it'll help you avoid some landmines along the way. Whenever I have one of these crazy ideas, or people think I'm silly or anything like that, I put myself in the shoes of the Wright brothers. Imagine being in a small town and telling people that you're gonna fly. Like, you're creating a machine that's gonna allow you to fly. Put yourself in that space for a minute. Nobody had ever flown before, and these guys were going around saying, yeah, we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna fly. I am sure people thought they were absolutely insane, and then all of a sudden they made it happen. They got worldwide recognition, and a lot of people started saying, oh yeah, the Wright brothers. I know the Wright brothers. Oh yeah, I know those guys. They were in my town. You know, they're from my town. And I've seen that story play out so many times. It's all these people that criticize and laugh at you. They'll come back around eventually and say, hey, I knew this guy, or I know this guy. They try to latch on because now you've done it. You've proved yourself, and you went from crazy person to genius all of a sudden. Yes, you have to take life seriously, but don't be afraid to laugh and be silly and goofy. People are gonna look at you how they look at you, and you can't do anything about that. But yeah, that's what kind of came to mind today when we were out there sledding and just being silly and goofy and laughing and all that kind of fun stuff. That is it for the vlog today. Very, very short vlog today, because we picked up a pizza on the way home. We're gonna watch a movie, just kind of have a family night. I have a lot of work to get done tonight later, so just kind of cutting it short, but I did want to put that takeaway in there because sometimes I forget that. I take things too seriously and I forget to be silly and goofy. In the comments below, leave a time that you've been really, really silly in public, or people have thought you're crazy, and maybe you've proven them wrong. I would love to hear some cool stories about that. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow.